The last thing you should do is make a video of the car when you finish. Make sure there's no scratches. Leave only good memories behind. Yep. That's how you do it. So, I'm at the car rental agency. Just get in a new car. Let me show you what to do when you get in the car.
Most countries may have good public transport system, but if you're traveling to a big country and want to do some exploring, you're most likely going to need to rent a car. So, here are a few tips and tricks you need to know ahead of renting a car. This time, I'm renting a car in Costa Rica. It's my third time doing so, but I learned a lot of things along the way.
Yep, it's best to plan adequately when it's the busy time. You might have a small wait, but it's definitely worth it, yeah?
Yep, if you're going on vacation and it's a prime destination, safe to assume there'll be other people going on vacation as well. So when you're going to rent a car, leave enough time at the car rental agency, especially these car rentals that are close to the major airports. It's going to be busy. There's going to be a lot of people coming in as well. Leave maybe an hour or so to get everything sorted so you can get your car.
Yep. Another thing, there are many car rental agencies nearby, so if you don't want the car they give you, you could always just move to the other side. Yeah, see? There it is. So, you have to check.
Yes, my colleague is coming.
Okay.
You have
The paper.
the
So-
checking application. For the moment, we will be
Okay.
checking. Well, this is the emergency kit in case.
Emergency kit.
Yes, in case that you have any flat tire or any situation on the street, it is mandatory by the police.
Okay.
You have the jacket.
Yeah.
Wear the jacket and use the triangles.
Okay.
50 meters away from the car in case of accident. Yeah, it's mandatory. Here below is the spare tire, the tools.
Yes, sir. Hopefully I don't need this now.
No, I hope so.
Alright.
It's a brand new car. I hope
Yeah.
you don't have any trouble.
I had a Subaru with you guys last week.
Oh,
I took a Subaru for 10 days.
Oh,
So I
I
get
see.
another Subaru. Yeah, just check that the seat
yes.
smells good.
Yeah, for you.
You see?
You just wash it. I do it by my hands in a hurry.
Let's do it.
Well, we are in right now in the
So busy
big
time.
season. The vehicle is full, as you
Yeah.
can see. Here are the papers. In case that the police stop you. Since it's a brand new car, it doesn't have a metallic license plates.
Oh.
For the moment, this piece of paper is the license plate, right?
Okay.
And in case that the police stop you, you have to show that letter.
Well, it's only 2 days. Hopefully the police don't stop me.
Even if they see that you are a tourist, here is a
So regardless where you are and what insurance package you may take, it's always good to check for bumps and scratches before you leave the rental agency. Every time I rent a car when I travel, I take a video of the exterior, the engine, and the interior. You should also check to make sure you have a spare tire that's working, as well as things to change that tire in the event you may get a flat tire. Hopefully you don't. Another thing you can do is also learn some of the rules based on which side of the road you're driving on, based on certain licensing requirement. This video was made in Costa Rica. I did not need a Costa Rican driver's license. However, in some countries I go to, I may get a temporary driver's license, which the car rental agency usually issue. Some countries you may have to go somewhere else to get that issues. So know ahead. Should also probably try to make an appointment before getting there.
in order to make valid insurance.
Yep, you should make an appointment ahead so that you can ensure you get the car you want or something similar, because these places can get very busy in the short term what their cars was just coming in and out. Another thing, when you're looking online, be careful with the reviews, because if you don't do your homework ahead, you may see people with a lot of bad reviews, but it doesn't mean it's a bad rental agency. If you did not get the chance to make your own video, most of the good companies have a specific person making a video, especially for insurance purposes, and they can email this to you. So I've used this company twice on this trip. I get an email with all the photos and videos of all the things. Even though I have it myself, they would also send a copy, and that's really good for transparency. The good agencies would have that, some may not. So you should also take it on your own to make a video, take a picture of any scratch, any lumps and bumps you might find on the car. But it's not a dog. Any bumps, you might not find lumps here. I usually travel light, but when renting a car, you can pack a bit more stuff, increase your comfort level, take the things you need for exploring, because now you don't have to worry about public transport.
Hey guys, if you're ever thinking of renting a car in Costa Rica, here are a few tips that you should know. Just got this car. It's a pretty good car. Remember, they would give you documents for your car. I believe always keep your documents in the car. This is my third vehicle I'm renting in Costa Rica. I've driven all over the island. You definitely should get an SUV if you're gonna go anywhere. But yeah, let me tell you what to do. Most of the car rental places are near the airport. I've gotten one from these people. Be careful of these online reviews that you get. A lot of the online reviewers would tell you something based on their experience. But yeah, I'll tell you what to do here. Let's see how this car drives. I'll get back to you in a minute. There's a lot of traffic that we have to beat, so I'm probably going to be talking to you while traffic. I have help. Always make sure you get a good map for the roadway, and something that works offline as well, not just an online map. In case, I always have a backup and a contingency plan. Costa Rica is a very big country, and if you're going to explore it and drive around, definitely have something that works online and offline as well. Make sure that your route is set before you leave the car rental agency, because they do have Wi-Fi as well. Most of the places have Wi-Fi, so set your route and see. Also try to beat the traffic. This was just red a minute ago, but the traffic has cooled down, so let me get out of here. Spend an extra minute to make sure you're comfortable in your seat. Yep, and then it's a go. So spend an extra minute, make sure you're comfortable. While you're still in the vicinity of your car rental place, make sure the car is working good. In Costa Rica they drive on the right hand side of the road, not the left. Based on where you're from, you'll be comfortable with that. Also, it's a good time to make sure the air condition is working, locks is good. Do that before you leave the vicinity of your car rental, so in case you have a problem, you can easily go back with it. It's a bit of traffic there. Oh, you can see there's a lot of traffic here. But most of the car rental places are near the airport, so you have to be careful. Based on when you take your vehicle, there will be traffic. It's gonna be a few minutes, but I'm going to the south of the island, so I know as soon as I get out of here, the driving gonna be a bit easier. Plan your pickups around when you go, and your drop-offs around when you're gonna either go to the airport, when you need to check in, or when you're coming in, because look at this, we might be stuck in traffic for half an hour. Oh, and the motorcycles, they just pass on the side of the road. Yeah, I would advise you, if you're gonna pay for a car rental, don't pay for it online. Pay at the counter, because what will happen is, and that happened to me the first time I was in Costa Rica, you're gonna get a vehicle, you're gonna get a quote, and it could be from another. Come on, Mr. Boss, what are you doing? Yep, I got him. Yeah, the quote you get online may not necessarily be from the rental company itself. It could be from another company, so it might not be accurate. So don't pay online, pay at the counter. You might also have additional charges. Don't pay for insurance online either. They may not recognize the insurance that you paid for online. Try to pay everything you can at the counter. So things to know. When you're renting a car in Costa Rica, try to get a car that you're gonna be comfortable in. I'm gonna put a link to the video I put with driving in Costa Rica. You're gonna hit dirt roads, concrete roads, paved roads. You want a car that you're gonna be comfortable in. What else? Yeah, when you're paying online, now do not pay online. Do not pay online. And when you're going to look to book an appointment for a car, book an appointment with the actual website. So if you're going to, this was from HOTS for instance, make sure it's host.cr. Make sure it's the Costa Rica company website you're booking from, and then select as much to estimate a cost of what it's going to cost you. They will give you a basic insurance. I would not feel comfortable using the basic insurance. If you want peace of mind, take the complete insurance. So when you're estimating how much it's going to cost you, do the markup on the online with complete insurance. It's going to tell you this is how much a day it's going to cost you, multiplied by your days. Of course, if it's your first time renting a car, then there's a lot of things you have to do. If you've rented a car before, you know you're going to have to give insurance, you're going to have to give your passport, etc. Some companies take a deposit. Check this out before, because the last time I was here, somebody took $2,000 deposit from me. Another company take $500 deposit. You know, if you're taking the full insurance package, then the deposit should be 0 to nothing. But there are other miscellaneous that could happen along the way. Some companies actually take the money after you return the car. Some take the money before you return the car. So the charging and stuff may vary. I'm in traffic right now, so I can talk. But definitely choose the pay at the counter option. Definitely do not take an insurance from before, because lots of the insurance that you already paid for, I've seen the Americans with these problems. You're probably an American looking at this video. The insurance you've paid for, the quote you've paid online, it's not valid here. So just wait, pay at the counter, take the insurance. Hola. Gracias. You have to pay tolls. The tolls is usually relatively cheap. This one was 75 honest. $1 in American dollar would be like 510 colones. It's only a few cents. Some tolls may be more expensive though. So always keep small money around. If you have Costa Ricans, maybe a few dollars. If you have dollars US, keep a few ones. You're going to need it on some of these major highways. So definitely, if you want to beat the traffic, choose a different time to go and get a car rental. I'm going the opposite way, so after I'm in traffic here, I have to be on traffic on the other side. But unfortunately, that's what you have to do to get out of the city. Going to Rancho Naturalisto! Woo! The Caribbean slopes.